Hello. I want to tell you about how trauma is a problem. I talk about trauma and childhood emotional neglect all the time because it's what I do. And sometimes I feel like I'm just going on and like it's not really a problem. But today I did a whole lot of research and I found statistics that would just make your mouth drop open. I created a graphic and I have some numbers I want to share with you. That did you know that 75% of Americans have suffered trauma. And 6.7% of those have PTSD. And then there's complex PTSD. And then there's developmental trauma disorder. And then there's the DID, which is the dissociation identity, or I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. But then there was 62% of the people in Canada had suffered at least one ACE, which is adverse childhood experience. And there was 121% increase. That's a crazy amount increase of police reports of sexual violence against children in Canada and on Prince Edward Island in a span of 5 years. 121% increase. And did you know that there are 5 million children in America that suffer trauma every single year? These numbers are astounding, and one of the things that I want to say to people, to you if you will listen to me, is please do something about it. I can't help everyone. I have not been through sexual trauma, childhood trauma, so I don't have any expertise for that. But I would still encourage you to get help if that is the kind of trauma that you have dealt with. But there are so many different kinds of childhood trauma. It's not just sexual molestation. It's not just physical abuse. There is emotional neglect. There are deaths. There is divorce. I was reading about how divorce is a kind of trauma that children are disallowed from dealing with because they're just supposed to be happy for their parents because their parents aren't suffering anymore. Well, they're suffering now, and they have a right to deal with that trauma. They can't just get over it. And this whole just get over trauma, it irritates me so I could just scream. It makes me so angry. I was raised in a get over it atmosphere and that just suck it up thing. And we have feelings and emotions. We are emotional beings. They're given to us as gifts. We have them for a reason. And as I watch parents that do nurture their children and help them through traumatic experiences so they don't have lasting trauma, I want to weep with joy that there are parents that do this. But if you're an adult and you have suffered childhood trauma in any way, or you're not even sure, but you have like emotional issues and you can't seem to regulate your emotions, or you just suffer from such low self-esteem that you just bash yourself all the time, these are side effects of something went terribly wrong. That's how my therapist, my counselor said it to me, because she didn't know the term childhood emotional neglect. But if you're suffering now, and you're not happy, something went terribly wrong. And I implore you to do something about it because you matter. I love you. I'm that lady on the internet who loves you. Then I will keep coming on here and keep telling you this because you have value and you have God-given greatness inside you that's being squashed by all that crap. And when you get free, you will know a joy and a peace that you didn't know existed. I found this and I want this for you. And this is why I want to help wherever I can. I can't help everyone, but I can help someone. And when you get healed of something, you can help someone too. And we can keep passing it along. And if you know someone who's suffering and they won't deal with it, you can encourage them to do something about it. Because trauma is a problem and it won't go away if we ignore it. We have to do something about it. And I'm going to just keep telling people to do something about it, to heal, to love yourself. And I have tools, I have books, I have an audio course that's a coaching thing to help you love yourself. I have a 12-week course that will lead you through step by step. I have a little free intro to that. I have free tools I can give you. I have lots of things I can do, but I don't have everything. So if you don't want help from me, get help from someone, please. And if you will reach out to me, I would be more than happy to help you because I love you. I am Danielle Bernack, that lady on the internet who loves you. With my website, DanielleBernack.com, love yourself from survive to thrive, because it's a power of love that heals us. Because we need to know we are loved. We need to know we matter. That's what happens in trauma. It strips us of our value. And child and emotional neglect strips people of their sense of self-worth. And there's so much about lack of self-esteem that it's been talked about to a point that people dismiss it like it's no big deal. But did you know, I got these statistics. Statistics of low self-esteem cause people to make $280,000 to $1.12 million less over a 40-year span than someone that doesn't suffer from that. So I'm right there. You have a reason to work on your self-esteem, to love yourself better, to see the value in you. It will increase your capability in your career, whatever you choose to do in life. And there's so many other things it affects us with. So again, I implore you, do something because you matter. I love you, and I will see you again soon.